Ohanaeze Ndigbo, the Apex Igbo Sociocultural Organization, has claimed that governors of the Southwest and South-South zones are tilting to support the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi. Alex Ogbonnaya, spokesman of the organization, said this in an interview with leadership in Enugu on Monday, adding that the governors are not expected to come out openly to support Obi because of their party's affiliation. He noted that governors of some of the states he visited in the zones came out and received him irrespective of party affiliations. The spokesman hinted the governors are in line with their earlier appeal to Igbos and Nigerians in general to support Obi in his desire to be president of Nigeria. We earlier advised everybody to support Peter Obi, and some of the governors are cooperating with him, as some of them even received him when he went for the campaign, he said. He nudged that there is no reason why Obi will not win presidential election, adding that all the indices for victory are in his favor. Ogbonnaya, however, disclosed that Obi's acceptability to the international community youth and his ideas were among the indices in his favor. Well, some people might not want to hear this. Everybody always try to say good things about their candidates, which is normal. When you hear the Emilio come, now so they're going to tell you, say, oh yes, it is Tinubu. If it is not Tinubu, no other person. Some people tell you, oh, it is Atiku. No, it is Atiku, forget it. If it is not Atiku, Pokwanso and all of that. So it is normal. So that day, whatever that comes out at the end of the day, whether good or bad, whether you like it or not, the result, everybody will face the reality. Everybody will face the consequences, whether you vote the person or you don't vote the person. But at the end of the day, the person that will emerge winner will now determine how our life will be directed somehow. Nobody can stop the plan of God. Atiku is a thief and a traitor to the South. Tinubu is a crafty crook and a bigger thief. No background, no identity, no state of origin, no business, no school attendance, ex-convict, divorced 4 times, and to crown it, full-blown dementia patients. If Nigerians are reasonable, okay, these 2 outdated old men should be voted out. Well, Tinubu drops from the sky. Is that what you are saying? Tinubu na alien. You no get rules. When you deceive yourself, finish. Let me know. Na alien. He came from somewhere now, just like because of his dubious character, he doesn't want to disclose. He doesn't want to talk about it because his background is just so shady. Yeah, not that he just dropped from heaven. People know, but since he doesn't want to talk about it, so he has already given people room to be able to say whatever they want to say. Okay, why are you deceiving yourself? None of the governors is supporting Obi. Go and mark my word. Who do you mortal body talk as if? Why do you mortal body talk as if you are God? Go and mark my word. Who speaks and it comes to pass when the Lord has not said it? Your words have been erased before you even pronounce it. If all sections in Nigeria can vote Obi in 2023 polls and win, then I will be rest assured that we are a nation. Igbo deserve it, to be honest with ourselves. These tribes traveled far within other sections and developed remote areas. Not even by, I've always said it. Just that I think that I can just say the Igbos are now, they are just or the old thing, the Nigerian people and those who are clamoring for Igbo presidency are so lucky now. Lucky in the sense that we have somebody who is reasonable. Because I've said it and people know it. If somebody like Ojis Okalu, Okorocha, Umahi, and all of those ones who are just floating here and there, nobody would have even reasoned them because they don't have integrity, they don't have what it takes. They will even be happy. So it is not just bringing out anybody. And that's why people are having problem with this Tinubu and Emilio. People are saying if it were to be Oshibaju, it would have been a very difficult race for Peter Obi. Maybe Peter Obi wouldn't have gotten this acceptability. People know the truth, but especially the so-called politicians and the supporters, they know that They know somebody, we always complain about corruption. It's a lie. When we get to the real thing, you begin to see that people begin to shift ground. That corruption, they want it somehow, anyhow. People don't want to do the right thing. People want to cut corners. So they will tell you, we don't want corruption. Corruption is this. It's a lie. But when they are in a tight corner, they will fall in with that corruption that we are talking about. So they know somebody who knows how to play the game. They know that all this Tinubu, Atiku, they know how to do all those manipulations. They don't want things to go straight. And when you see that they have money, they are wealthy, it's not because they got it genuinely. We know how they got it, but because the system is corrupt in itself, they have not been able to, they have not charged them, and they have not tried them. And that's why you see some people, they will tell you, if you think that they are corrupt, why is it that the court has not really I say, excuse me, in this country? Okay, now it's just like the case of Okupe. We were told that he was charged for money laundering. Somebody gave him that money, but he was the one that collected the money. But the person that gave him the money, nobody's saying anything about him. The man is moving freely all over the place. Is that a system? Both the giver and the receiver, are they not supposed to be arrested or sentenced? But nobody's saying anything. People just talked about it. People who are reasonable talked about it, but the authority, the system, looking the other way or looked the other way. Is that a country? Then when you see the real armed robbers parading themselves, even with the issue of this bullion van, it speaks volume to us as a country. They are not saying anything. The next thing they will tell you whether your money is missing. Is that a country? And you are expecting people to continue to clap for them. So invariably, those who still talk about, even ordinary Nigerians who still walk on the street, they will still tell you that they don't want corruption, but in one way or the other, because the system has been built to accommodate that. In a real system, in a real place, the person that's supposed to be the president of this country is Peter Obi, but because a lot of people are on the side of corruption, they can come out with their lip service telling you that we want corruption to be dealt with. It's a lie. So we know it, and those who still want their bread to be buttered in an illegal way, they will not want somebody who is going to straighten up things. Well, Tinubu, Atiku are all outdated politicians. They are no longer relevant to our policy. Peter Obi has a divine mandate to save the country from total collapse. Peter Obi is the people's choice in this election. Mention the governor in Southwest supporting Peter Obi. Just leave these people alone. Always a daydreamer and hallucinations. How many governors in Southeast endorse a losing man of Obi? How many Igbo leaders endorsing him? Obi is a boy to Atiku and Tinubu, the giants. Okay, the giants are the ones who are pressing your neck. They are giants, there's no doubt about it. They are giants, and yet see how this country has been. They have been opportune to handle one position or the other. But where is the country today? They are giants and you are ants, pressing your neck. You cannot even breathe. So guys, let's hear your opinion on what you're saying on this.